first time since that crazy incident where Shaggy 2 Dope came out on stage and attempted to dropkick Fred Durst in the middle of a Limp Bizkit show, we are hearing from a member of the insane Clown Posse giving their account of why what happened. We're going to get to that in just a second, but want to give you a little bit of a recap in case you didn't hear about it. Essentially, during a Limp Bizkit performance, ICP had been performing earlier in the day and Shaggy 2 Dope was side stage. There was a video clip of him saying he was going to come out and try to drop kick Fred Durst from behind. He goes out behind him, attempts to drop kick him, is dragged off stage. Fred Durst calls him out, seems angry about it, and is being pulled off the stage. A few days later, DJ Lethal got involved on Instagram and was talking some serious trash about the whole thing, and he did not seem to take it as a joke, but later on, the Iron Sheik, believe it or not, actually brokered some sort of a peace treaty. But still to this point, we haven't heard from anyone from ICP as to why exactly this happened until now. So we're hearing now in a new interview with the Orange County Register, Violent J is speaking exclusively to them for the first time about this ordeal, and we still don't really have answers as to what he was thinking when he did this, when Shaggy 2 Dope did this, and still a very funny situation. It could have been a joke, but it just didn't seem like it at the time. But this is what he says when he was asked about it. He says, well, you know, just wild style. He said, Fred Durst is a friend of ours. You know what I mean? Just having fun. Things look so crazy when they get into the news wire. He obviously threw it as a fake thing. If he actually wanted to hit him, I don't think he would have thrown a pro wrestling drop kick. It obviously would have looked a lot more serious and ruthless. Even if he did do it as a joke, it doesn't seem like it was immediately apparent to the guys in Limp Bizkit, or else they would have kind of laughed it off, which they definitely did not do. Now, with that being in the past, it is true that they were friends with Fred Durst. That is completely accurate. They've collaborated with him. It just seems like it was an awkward error in judgment by Shaggy 2 Dope, but funny nonetheless and very entertaining nonetheless. And it's also good to see that these folks have squashed the beef and hopefully they're able to move on. And props to Violent J for being the voice of reason here and trying to break down this craziness as much as humanly possible, because there's a pretty big cross-section between Juggalos and the Juggalo family and fans of Limp Bizkit. They're all wonderful people, just really, really fun-loving people who just don't take things too seriously, and we need a lot more of that in the world today. So much respect to them, and maybe we can put this era of craziness to rest. That is all for now. Let us know in the comments what you think about this whole situation. There have been people who have speculated that maybe there was actually some beef, but there just doesn't seem to be any evidence there. It's just sort of inexplicable behavior from Shaggy 2 Dope. So let us know in the comments down below. And don't forget to subscribe to Rock Feed with notifications on. We try to bring you breaking hard rock and heavy metal news, stories you haven't heard about yet sometimes. We try to be the first. We try to get stuff to you fast. So if you want to get info right on the drop of a hat, we will try to do that for you. So thanks so much for choosing Rock Feed, and we'll see you all very soon.